Welcome everyone to the channel. I'm Biggie Sweats, and today I'm going to be showing you my UI and add-ons I've been using for Dragonflight. I've recently updated my UI and I'm going to show you how to get it installed, how to get it looking like I've got mine. It is so clean. I've only been using it about a week and I'm so happy I discovered it. Now, before we jump straight into the video, make sure you come and check us out over on twitch.tv/BiggieSweats, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m, 7 p.m, GMT onwards. Tonight, when this video goes out, I'll be giving away a copy of Diablo 4 pre-order for people. Now, with this D4 pre-order giveaway, you will also get access to the new mount on WoW. It is truly fantastic. Maybe one of the best mounts that they've ever done to promote a new game. Now, here's a little sneak preview of what your UI could look like when it's finished. Also got the little 5-day mount going on right here. This is beautiful. But yeah, this is what it could look like when it's finished. We have our own details, the bars. These are mouse over on start. The mini-map, everything going on. I'm going to show you how to get into this and some of the other add-ons that I use just to make Dragonflight easier on a daily basis. So I'm going to show you a quick list of my add-ons that I'm using. I will show them up on screen as we go through the guide when we're setting up our character for it. So I'm rocking Better Wardrobe. What this does is allow you to not store, but have access to all these pre-built sets. So any set you've collected throughout the time on your character, you can change the amount cut off. So you can have all these sets already right there, and the extra sets all from questing, dungeons, and everything. You can have already set up that just with a click of a button, we'll apply it, boom. Even if it's not got shoulders, even if it's not a full set, it's saved in there. So that's my first add-on. And then using big wigs and little wigs, you know what they do. They are a raid and dungeon helper. They tell you when tactics are about to happen, when certain things are about to go off. They give you visual and audio cues of when you need to interrupt something. All that good stuff. Then next up, a lot of you are asking about the weak or rotation helper right in the middle of the screen. This is called Hakili, and if you want to learn a class, or if you're a little bit lazy, or if you're a streamer, or you do something while playing WoW, it is a great addition to have. It will help you do more DPS. That is straight facts. It will help you do more DPS. Don't worry what people say. Just enjoy and play the game how you want it. If it helps you bump the DPS, then just go for it. We then use Little Wigs, which is for dungeons. We then use Pawn, which is a gear score item helper. So it basically compares your stat weights to other items that you have in your bag or what you've got on. It allows you to choose the best. You can also import strings that you sim and whatnot. We then have Plater, which is my health bars, my enemy health bars that show debuffs above them. All good stuff. When they're casting, it shows stuff as well. We then use as Rested XP guide, which is my leveling guide. I'm not got it on right now. Shared Media, have all these to change the fonts and what we need. Simulation Craft, which helps me sim my character and import it to raid bots. Warp Deplete for Mythic Keys. Weak Auras for all my weak auras. World Quest List, which is obviously to track world quests around the map in Dragonflight, as I do them every day when I can. Add-on skins. ELVUI, which is the main dependency. You need this to make this whole UI work. ELVUI WINDTOOls, which just gives a nice effect and a few little extras. ELVUI TOXIUI, which is the UI. And I have Zygors as well for full zone completion and stuff like that. So they are the full list of the add-ons that I am using. I'm now going to show you how to install them, get it set up, and what each one of them do. So as we are loaded into a whole load of crap on the screen, do not worry, do not let it confuse you, do not let it throw you off. I'm going to show you how to install and how to get everything set up with ease. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to go and download ELVUI. We have to have ELVUI for this UI to actually work. So just click it, get it downloaded, put it in your add-ons folder, and boom, sorted. /reloading game, and it'll load it up. We're then going to go and install what is TOXIUI. This is the UI that I am using for everything. It changes your details, weak auras, nameplates, bars, everything you need, and it's going to look absolutely wonderful when you get it installed. And then on top of that, we have ELVUI WINDTOOls, which just has a nice effect and a few good stuff going on with that. So get that installed, and then we're going to go straight into the game. So if you checked out the list, and as I was going down the list, you've got everything installed already. I'm now going to go through them and show you what I've got on. So what we're going to do is we're going to X off. We're going to X off everything. X it off. X it off. X it off. Move that out of the way. So right here, we have the Plater and ELVUI. If you have both of them installed, this will come up on every single character that you upload. Just to get it out of the way for now, we're going to just click Plater. And that's going to reload your game. And once it's reloaded, we are in. Okay, so we're sat here. Fresh UI, nothing going on, details not set up, nothing like that. So what we're going to do first off is we're going to type /ELVUI. I'm going to show sort of everything I do on screen. So ELVUIs are up. We're going to scroll down to the bottom. We're going to see where it says TOXIUI right there. We're going to click that, and then we're going to click install and update. So we're going to click install. We're going to click create new, name it what you want. So warrior Toxi. Go through, click OK. That's going to change everything, get it all set up nice and clean looking. Then we're going to click continue. We're going to click DPS tank, or if you're healer, obviously you go with the other one. It says everything up that you want it to. Then we're going to click details. That sets up the details down here in the corner, healing and bars. Plater, that's going to set your plater up for enemies. Big wigs, it's going to change all your bars. If you want to use weak auras, you then just copy this ID right here and import your weak auras. Continue, finish. That is how you install my UI. That is it. It is as simple and as easy as that. So many of you have been asking, and I've been wanting to throw this out there and show you how easy it is to install. Now, I'm going to tell you about each and every little bit of add-ons that we use as extras, just so you know what's going on. Now, there is a way to have the bars open. Right now, they are all mouse over. Some of you don't like that. The nameplates are mouse over. I always keep my health mouse over because it's just easier that way. It comes on in combat. So if you want to have your bars permanently showing, all you've got to do is go back to typing /ELVUI, show it on screen again. Go to action bars. Right here, player bars. So it says bar 1, turn off inherent global fade. And go to each bar, turn off inherent global fade on each one until you've got all 6 bars showing, and that is it. Your bars are now permanently up. You can see them. There's no worry about messing up. You can look at them if you need to do that. And that is how you get your UI looking exactly like mine. Next up, we have big wigs and little wigs on there. They are dungeon and raid boss bar helpers that tell you when certain spells are going off, give you visual cues, audio cues, everything you need when you're fighting bosses. To change anything, you just type /bigwigs in the chat, show moving anchors, and you can move everything around. I normally move this bar just up here because so it doesn't cover my ELVUI. But that is it. That's how you do it. And then you just hide them again, you click hide moving anchors, and that is it. So you can create test bars as well, which brings up, see the test bar right there, shows you exactly where it's going to be, and it's as easy as that. Now, next up would be details, but that comes with TOXIUI. You've only got to click the button and it sets it up, so you don't have to worry about that. So, handy notes. All this does, you have to have handy notes, the main one and handy notes Dragonflight, and what it does, it shows all the mounts, the rears, the chests, everything you need. You can even turn on things, profession trainers, the flags for rep, all of this good stuff you can have on shown in the Dragonlance to help you find and navigate the map easier and collect all the goodies that you want. Okay, so what a lot of people have asked about is Hikili. Hikili is a DPS rotation helper that provides you with the optimal DPS rotation for each spec in class. It is worked on by Hikili himself. He updates it regularly. He's always troubleshooting. He's always working on it. He's a great dude. And it really does provide massive help if you're learning a class, if you're being a little bit lazy, or if you really just want to try and perfect it. It takes some simulation craft. It has all these like working orders that it goes through. It is a great piece of kit. Like, it's fully coded and works really well. I've been using it for a long time. Obviously, as a streamer, I like to read chat and still be able to perform well, so I use it quite frequently. Now, to get it looking like that, you just need to mouse over wherever your minimap icon's on. They'll be here if you're using my UI. Left click it, put it on auto, turn on cooldowns, covenants, interrupts, defensives, and leave this as it is. You don't need to play about with anything. Once cooldowns are turned on, it will show them, and you're going left to right with your rotation. If you are ranged, I want you to right click the Achilles icon. I want you to click your spec. So say your Demonology Warlock, you click Demonology, you go to target and you click use nameplate detection and you turn this up to like 38. This is so you don't have to go through the effort of tagging each mob. It will immediately detect the mobs around you. It is needed on a ranged character. So that is Achilles. Left to right, follow that rotation, and you're going to be doing great DPS in no time. Next up, I want to talk about Pawn. P-A-W-N. Don't get it confused. Now, what this does, it takes your stat weights from like Wowhead or wherever you've imported them from and suggests you upgrades on items in your bag. So if you look right here, this suggests this ring is a 6% upgrade for Arms Warrior. These braces over here are a 1% upgrade for Fury and a 2% upgrade for Protection. Now, you can't always go by it. It's not always right, but it does help you figure things out without the need of simming them. It's a great addition to have, so I just roll it sometimes. Now, we've swapped over to a character, so I can show you Plater in action. So this is what your name bars are going to look like. And when you sort of attack something, it's gonna just apply your dots and your bleeds up at the top so you can see what's going on. It makes it very easy to track. Makes it very easy to track just like that. These platers come with TOXIUI, and with a simple click of a button, they will be installed. Next up, we have what I go on about all the time, and that is simulation craft. So, to sim your character, whenever I go on about it, I have a video about that as well, you need SimC. So what you do is you install it, and you just type SimC in your chat. It gives you your profile, and what this does is then you copy and paste this into RaidBots, and it allows you to sim your gear, deciding on what's best for you. It's as simple as that. Next up, we have Warp Deplete, which is not really of use yet with Mythic Dungeons coming out next week, but Warp Deplete is a better looking tracker for ads, bosses, and stuff when you're in a Mythic Dungeon and your timer. Next up, we have Weak Auras. So the two that you could be using are, I use Dragonflight Helper, which is this on the left here. You can track loads of stuff. It tells you if you've done your to-do list, your weekly, so Eddie Near Chord, Community Feast, Dragonmane's Keep, your hunts, your floods, your elements, all of the rares that you might kill in a day, and even tracks some of your reputations. Now, there is also a great leveling one. Tamaz also does a leveling one, but I'm using Luxfosis. It basically tracks how quickly before you level up, your experience gain an hour, all of that. It's a great one when you're leveling up. And finally, you could be using any weak auras for your class, such as if you're not partial to using Achilles, you can use weak auras. These are Luxfoes. Easily just copy and paste that into your web address when you use a TOXIUI. It will take you it, and you can install it right off the bat. There's a lot going on here, but it doesn't look like that when you've got it up. It's just, this is how it's based. You can set it up how you like. So there's also that as a weak aura too. And that, guys, is the end of the video. That is my awesome UI that you've been asking about the last few days, and all of the essential add-ons and the add-ons I think you should be using as we venture forth into the rest of Dragonlance. Have any questions, please comment them below. Do not be afraid to ask. I'll be sharing everything on screen and in the description so you guys can easily find them and download each add-on that you need to make this work. The next video I'll be doing will be uploaded this weekend, and that is going to be a Demon Hunter video. I'm having a lot of fun playing that, tank and DPS, so be on the lookout for that, as you guys asked for that too. So, without further ado, make sure you check us out over on twitch.tv/BiggySweats, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 PM, 7 PM GMT. And like, subscribe, and comment below. We are so close to 1,000 and able to go for YouTube partner. We literally need 260 subs. That is it. So spam that sub button. And until next time, peace.